Yo, what's up? It is currently 2 in the morning, and I decided to make this review edit. So, hope you like it. It's more of a comparing kind of thing. Just comparing the Shadow Basics from '09 to the new Stockwell 3s, the 2010s. Well, I guess we should start out with the basics, but basics, when you do get them, if you do, when you do get them, just make sure you get, like, an extra liner, like, off eBay. Just go on there, try and find one, and look for, and when you buy yours, also try and buy an extra pair of foot wraps. It doesn't really matter what kind, because these things rip fast, and they're annoying as fuck to skate with. Yes, because I didn't get an extra pair. I'm an idiot, right? This is a pain, right here. That's just annoying as hell. Yeah, they come off, like, really fast, and what I learned is that I didn't do it on these, but I did on another pair, but go to Home Depot and get some of the super strong Velcro crap, whatever they have, and it's not going to be like that. It's going to be more like that, and it's going to take a lot of strength to take it off, so it's not going to rip as easy. You don't have to sew something like that onto it. You can just leave it just as the Velcro. It depends on what type you get, but if you do get the type that doesn't come like this, where it's both pieces like this soft and then scratchy, you'll have to sew them together. It's sort of a price you gotta pay, but hey, it's worth it. There's no padding at all on this, so it's sort of kind of an iffy thing for me, but it's just more of a personal thing. If you like more padding, then I would suggest a Pro boot, because they always come with extra padding on their padding right here. So, but if you just because it keeps your foot more locked in, so I'd probably, depends on the skater. But I noticed though the cuff, after a while, it was starting, the cuff and the liner was starting to bend, like, more than it should be. Like usually it'll just bend a little bit for, like, top sides, but it was starting to also bend farther back, like that kind of thing. So I kind of used that to my advantage, and V-cutted it, so you can see, just kind of cut it right around there, and then all the way down, right above this bolt right here. And the liner itself, though, is really nice. It's really comfy. They use a little bit of memory foam inside of it, and it just squishes right into your foot, and you have so much support. But you can't really compare it to the Stockwells because they're high tops. So the shoe itself is a high top. So it's more like there's half the padding, so it's kind of like if you want the high top thing, you can't fit the high top shoe in any of the other shadows, which I really hate, because then if you have them, you can't, like, go ride someone else's shadows or whatever. You can, on the other hand, fit the other foot wrap inside this, because there's just going to be a little less padding. What I like about these is they come a lot lower to the plastic, so you have a lot more support and flexibility. It's all kind of meshed together. I know that there's a big difference on the plastic they use with the soles for the Pro boots and the basics. The Pro boots, they use a different type of plastic. It slides a lot nicer. One thing is if you get this Pro boot, actually it's not on this skate, these break really fast. I don't do set slides a lot, so it's not really something that I'd usually break, but this is just super thin. It's like nothing. It's like a piece of paper. But if you compare it next to the basics, this is super thick, and it's maybe a little less than a centimeter, just barely though. So it's a lot thicker, a lot stronger. It doesn't wear down. One thing is if you like to ride your skates really tight like I do, for like the basics, I know that the Velcro doesn't go as far back. So if you don't decide to go and get the other Velcro, you can't really measure it out how you want to. So you just, like, I tighten mine like super tight when I rode basics, so just tighten it all the way, and then there'll be that extra crap right here. Just cut it off. That's all you gotta do. Just cut it off, and then it'll be fine. And say you want it, like you're still skating them, and your foot gets bigger, you like having it a lot looser, just loosen it. No big deal. Let's see. With the new shadows, the Stockwells, the liner ripped really fast, so that was a bit bummer for me. I think it's because of the new material they were using. I think they might have expected it to actually last longer, but instead maybe didn't last as long, or whatever. This ripped pretty fast. I don't do a lot of set slides. When I do them on tables, so for it to rip is really, really annoying, and this kind of bums me out. The boot, though, is incredible. It sticks to your foot. It's just like wearing it's like when you play like football or whatever. You want your cleats really tight on your skates, on your feet. Same thing with these. It literally feels like the frames are just attached to your feet. They're so nice. Let's see. But going back to the basics. Basics cuff is not cracked yet, so I'm happy. I have cracked a cuff. It's freaking annoying as hell, because if you don't replace it, it just cracks even more, and it's just a bummer. Let's see. These soles, at least the negative part, that snaps. It's gonna snap, because it just does, especially if you're gonna do set slides on concrete. It's gonna snap. So I suggest going out and buying extras for it. What I suggest actually is I know eBay has them, but some skate shops should have them. You just go down and look up for the Shadow Skate Kit, and it's basically a ton of straps. You got this strap, you got this strap. I think you have 2 sets of these right here. Then you got these liners, soles, midsoles. You basically have enough pieces in there to make another skate. But they only charge about $100 for them. So that's called with shock absorbers. They don't come with foot wraps though, so that's something you gotta get on your own. So it's like if you're riding shadows and you tear them up a lot, I would suggest getting them, especially if you're going on the road with your friends, you're gonna go skate. Instead of having to order something or go find a skate shop, you'll have the parts with you right there. You can do it in the car or whatever, at a hotel. So yeah, that's what I'd do. Basically, between these 2 skates, it depends on what you like to skate. If you like to skate, this is actually really small compared to this, because it sticks more to your foot. This is a little bigger. This is actually a smaller size though. I think my foot shrank. So, the thing is with these, they're gonna stick out a little more. It's a little more puffy. But with this, kind of straps to your foot. But definitely, if you're gonna get a pair of basics, because you don't want to ride like the pro boots and look like everyone else, just kind of be yourself and just ride the basics. Get these. First ones were good. The second ones were crappy as hell. These are the best though, out of all of them. I'll keep you updated. If they do make a 4th one, it will be here. I don't know what I'm pointing at. Yeah, so please subscribe, comment. I don't care if they're bad comments. I love reading them. Anyways, actually I'm running out of time. Subscribe, one of these sites, and peace. If you don't rollerblade, start rollerblading. If you do, keep rollerblading.